Infrastructure Plan, an update on that. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Leader. Yes, infrastructure investment is essential to sustainable economic growth and to cater for the needs of Surrey businesses and communities. And in 2021, February 2021, we set out the Infrastructure Plan prioritisation framework. The plan allows for a more flexible approach whereby all projects are assessed as they go and allows us to produce a continuous cycle of schemes from concept to implementation stages. And this report recommends approval of a further phase of schemes to be implemented and identifies additional schemes requiring further development and provides a brief update on the status of earlier phases, which we approved in both October 2021 and May 2022. Through the development of the SIP, a list of 120 infrastructure projects have been identified between ourselves and our partners. All the schemes have been assessed using the framework, and there is a list of schemes for each district and borough boundary in Appendix 1. The estimated cost of the Category 1 schemes in the report was 31 million, made up of 8 million of Surrey County Council capital and just over 23 million from external partners, including Section 106. Bids for Cllr funding, totalling approximately 1.5 million, are being put forward to relevant districts and boroughs this year. Sorry, I lost my way there. We have a number of projects that are going through, as you can see on page 374. We're currently in phase 3 of projects. One which I know Councillor Deach is very keen on is our electric e-bike scheme in Guildford. £1.5 million we're setting aside for the delivery of that. In 2019, a feasibility study was produced to investigate a bike share scheme in Guildford based on others in similar areas. It had a sound business case, and whilst it was delayed by the pandemic, it has since been updated, and the project is planned to commence in 2023-24. And once initiated, the bike share scheme will cover future operational and administration costs. The initial outlay is 1.5 million, which is partly ourselves and partners including the University of Surrey. We will include a complementary measure of packages to the existing highway of an additional £450,000. As Councillor Deach said, we need to have the infrastructure in as well as providing the opportunity. We do have local cycling and walking infrastructure plans, or LSWIPs, as a programme across the whole of the county, which will be completed in the next couple of years, and this can be coordinated with further e-bike project rollouts. Our second project is Ewell Village Improvements at £2.5 million. This was a project that came through residents and the local MP Chris Grayling. The Ewell Village currently suffers from significant levels of passing traffic through the village. Pedestrian movement in the village is notable, particularly that of children travelling to and from school, and road safety was considered poor by residents due to the high volumes of traffic. This project will deliver high street improvements which will help revitalise the village through restricting vehicular access along the high street and providing pedestrian friendly spaces. The total scheme is at £2.5 million. We'll be seeking 50% third-party funding, and Epsom Ewell Borough Council will determine their funding once an option has been agreed. Third project is Hawley Town Centre improvements at £3 million. It's a package of works for delivering change in Hawley Town Centre programme. It's an initiative that's been brought forward by Reigate and Banstead Borough Council with Surrey County Council and Hawley Town Council. The programme will deliver a targeted set of improvements just to not only to the high street but wayfinding signage, subway enhancements as well. This is a project that has been put forward by Reigate and Banstead Borough Council through the Cllr pot that they currently hold. Our Woking Sustainable Transport Corridor improvements is in at £12 million as part of our Levelling Up bid. We will be contributing, if successful, £1.2 million. Shearwater in Woking is the second most deprived area in Surrey, and within the 20% most deprived nationally. It's characterised by low incomes, high unemployment, poor health, and as part of our key health and well-being and no one left behind strategy, this project will improve transport connectivity, accessibility and safety user experience with healthier forms of travel by walking, cycling and bus, which will help significantly in the area. Caterham Town Improvement Package at 8.5 million. In addition to the Woking Levelling Up 2 bid, Tantry District Council has also submitted a bid for improvements to the town centre regeneration, flood mitigation works and connectivity measures in Caterham Valley and Caterham on the Hill. We have not yet heard the outcome of the funding bid, but we will be leading with them on the delivery of the public realm improvements and flood mitigation works. The A320 HIF scheme north of Woking, in conjunction with Runnymede Borough Council, we've submitted a bid to the Housing Infrastructure Fund. For this, there will be improvements to the St Peter's roundabout upgrade, delivered by the NHS through a Section 278 agreement. It will allow us to part fund the works, and due to ongoing developer delays and the fact that Section 106 contributions will not be coming forward, we're going to move ahead and deliver a better phasing of this alongside our A320 HIF scheme. In addition, mitigation works at the White Lodge Centre, we will be delivering these alterations at another £500,000 as well, as part of our major scheme. And then just generally, we have 3.2 million as our flood alleviation programme. This is part of the 33 million that we've done for the whole of Surrey. And we will be delivering a number of areas, including Caterham on the Hill, property flood resilience, Sandway Byfleet flood alleviation scheme, as well as areas in Smallfield, Burheath, South Merston, South Earlswood, Worcester Park and Farnham. All feasibility works and subsequent business cases are in development in the pipeline for future delivery. So I think it's worth to say that we're doing a huge amount of infrastructure delivery around the county. We are working closely with our partners for both funding and delivery on this, and it is a range of objectives that we're seeking to meet across the county. And I look forward to presenting Phase 4 in the coming year.
There's confidence. Good. I mean, there are a lot of schemes underway, which is and hopefully moving towards completion. Was there any comment on particular? It's a very detailed exposition, so and it's all recorded in the cabinet paper if anybody wants to see more detail. In which case, Matt, there are 3 recommendations. I think are those agreed? Thank you very much.